You're deluded if you think there's anything here. Place is dead, just like the rest of Little Hope.
Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Little Hope. This is episode 4. So last time, I guess we'll call them our heroes, kind of split up. So Taylor and her boyfriend Daniel went and screwed around in an abandoned gas station because Taylor just insisted she had to go her own way. And they found absolutely nothing useful, but they did encounter the ghost girl again, and we ratted her out to the priest. Or no, we didn't rat her out to the priest, but we ratted her out to past John and Angela, who was being accused of witchcraft. And then these folks broke into the abandoned police station to look for a phone. Alright, looks like there's nothing in the room we actually came in. So this is just a pointless little exploration over here. But yeah, I think that's the main problem, is it feels like nothing's really happened yet. Like, yeah, there's the ghost stuff, but that's pretty minimal. Most of this is just exploring empty buildings that are kind of creepy, but that's it. Oh, and then they keep, like, hinting that there's some kind of monster ghosts, but never actually showing them beyond just, like, a foot. Okay, so there was stuff in there, and he broke it, and it fell out, and now there's no stuff at all to examine. So, cool. But yeah, it just feels like we're kind of just wandering around this empty town, and occasionally the ghosts show up to catch our attention and be like, hey, this happened. Oh, there's John. I can't even really tell where we came from. There's another picture on the wall there. It's probably another hint.
Keep looking.
I'm looking. Oh, it's a secret. Little Hope Police Department. Certificate of Commendation presented to Little Hope Police Department on January 16th, 1972. Officers George Reynolds and Ernie Hoffman responded to a call concerning a house fire. Arriving before the fire service, the officers, with no concern for their own safety, rushed into the house to attempt to rescue the family members trapped inside. Tragically, many lives were lost as they were beaten back by the flames. However, the mayor, chief of police, and a grateful public thanked the police department for their continued dedication to service. So that would be the fire we saw in the intro to the game. Though I have to wonder something. If Angela's 48 here, I guess I don't really know what year this is. I keep not paying attention to the year when it says modern day. But I was going to say, like, wouldn't that mean that past Angela was alive at the same time as this Angela was a child?
I thought this was her way out.
Is that actually is there a good reason that thing is dead? I guess it doesn't have a battery because it doesn't seem to be plugged in. And as usual, our party members never have anything useful. They just wander around. They never go, hey, come check this out. Old Witch Skull.
Real nice.
Built 1684, demolished 1783. In 1962, during the Little Hope witch trials, many of the accused were imprisoned here. We thought it would be a good place to build our police station afterwards. Okay. The fact that it has arrows on it means I should know not to touch it until we're done looking around. Oh, would you please go through the door? Yeah, I definitely would have preferred the WSAD for controls, because here you have to actually be able to see a thing to click on it. You know, you can't go in a room unless you can find the door in the current camera angles. Hippie junk. TC. Hippie artifacts. Is this supposed to be the evidence room, this tiny little room here? The phone. Why would the phone work? I mean, I know the phones run on a separate line from the power lines. But even though the town seems to have power, none of the buildings do.
We have a winner. Found a phone.
Which is more than either of you useless idiots could do.
This could be our way out. Line's
Oh,
dead.
what a surprise. No dial tone.
Shit! Whoa! Hey! Take it easy.
Can you stop reacting to every setback like a child? Look here. The cable is missing.
There's got to be a cable here someplace.
So what did he plug in then? Because he reached down to plug something in, and I guess it was just the receiver cable? Alright. Keep wandering around looking for a cable. Isn't there a phone right there? Well, it's a rotary phone, but it doesn't seem to have a receiver or a cable. Okay, I've managed to find another screen by just dragging the camera around. Well, he won't go over there, so I guess it doesn't matter. Now we have to try to find our way out of this screen again. I get that maybe they just wanted to make it easier to, you know, not have to mouse and keyboard, but it just kind of feels like it's a little awkward. It's like I'm playing this on a tablet. So do I have to now walk into every room again? Okay. See, there was that again where I was like...
I feel we're about to find something.
What is that?
Sounds like a phone. Maybe it's the board calling.
What do you think? Answer it.
Is there any reason to answer it? It's obviously a ghost call.
Wait. Let's think about this.
Answer the goddamn phone!
Hey, come on.
Be a man for once in your miserable life.
Fine. Hello?
I figured that
Who
was
is
going to
this?
happen, something like that. One of them would be like, fuck it, I'm answering it. I heard hold your tongue, so clearly he's hearing some ghost stuff.
You need to engage. Say something to him.
Dawn doesn't
Who am
like
I
engaging.
talking to? Whoever it is on this call is having some kind of breakdown. They sound delusional. This is getting way too crazy. Just hang up.
Do not hang up. This is our best shot at finding out what's going on here.
The more you engage... Of course, they were all holding his shoulders when that happened. I was going to say, the more you engage with ghost phenomena, the more it happens, and the more powerful it becomes.
Come here, girl. I would speak with you. You cannot talk of our secret. Eternal damnation awaits if you do. We have an understanding, do we not?
A priest and a child.
No
I
evil
wonder
word
what kind
shall
of
leave my lips.
secret they could have.
Or the edge of a word about the other things. Then I will come to you in the black of some terrible night and bring a reckoning that will shudder you.
Come now, Reverend, let us begin. Enough time has gone begging.
So he's going to accuse
Go be with your kin.
her of being a witch, so that he doesn't
I
get
beseech
caught out
this
for being a
court
pedophile.
And good Judge Wyman, do not be fooled by the protestations of the accused. The devil is the master of deceit. All his servants feign innocence. They can do little else.
I solemnly swear before God, I am innocent of all accusations against me.
Hush now, Amy.
What the hell should we do?
Neither of these seem like good options. How about we intervene?
We need to stay quiet. We just let this play out. See what happens.
I mean no offence, Reverend Carver. I do not believe any of my neighbours, those who know me best, will speak out against me. They know who I am, that I side with the righteous.
I will not be caught in the web of your deception. The devil hides himself where he is least expected.
My wife is no devil's plaything, Reverend. I beg the court's forgiveness, but I stand by my statement. My wife Amy is innocent.
He hasn't seen his past self
I respectfully
yet.
ask this good court to pay no mind to the words of a man whose very home is foul with the stench of brimstone.
The fuck you say to me, you little shite? Wait, who's that over there? Why am I approaching them? I guess so I can give my testament.
I beg you, good judge, let us conclude our business here without further ado, lest we afford the forces of darkness the opportunity to bend these proceedings to their will.
No!
Mary?
Mary, my sister, what ails you?
What the? Stay out of this.
Oh no, the demons are taking her.
This child, you have bound an innocent girl into a pact with the devil himself. The poor creature seems possessed. No doubt you're doing.
It's not true, Reverend. Why have you taken against me so?
We will see the truth of it. Amy, lay your hands on Mary. Let us see what occurs. If I am correct, your touch will release her from this affliction.
What ails you?
It must be so, if you are the one who bewitched her. Leave her alone!
Who speaks?
Who's there?
God preserve us.
So, they like very selectively
It is too late.
can interact with the future people.
They are here among us. They are here among us.
Someone is sus. Well, now she's dead.
What more proof is needed that the devil walks among us in Little Hope? Take heed and pray. The devil is here in this very room.
I'm gonna guess that was a setup
Protect yourselves.
between
Seek
her
out
and the
Lord.
Reverend. Alright, so you're gonna fall down and start speaking in tongues, and then she's gonna touch you and you'll stop.
What the hell was that shit? Was that for real? Didn't the witch trials happen centuries ago?
Most of them over 300 years ago.
Then how come we just saw one?
Like I say, I have no good explanation. That little girl who had some kind of seizure. What do you think was going on there?
It's the girl I saw in the woods. She
I
was
know that little
accused
girl.
of witchcraft.
She's the one me and Angela saw back in the woods.
That woman, my double? What's she looking at if the trial goes against her?
The sentence for confirmed witches in Little Hope was always brutal. Violent death, drowning, hanging, burning.
And
Sometimes
let's hope
all of them
she
at the same
is,
time.
Or was found innocent.
Accusations were often malicious, made by someone with a grudge. Or by meddling liars, like that little girl, who took perverse pleasure in poisoning their own communities.
I agree, she is a little shit.
I'm with you. That kid knew exactly what she was doing when she dropped Angela 2.0 deep in the shit.
That woman, my double, was very distressed, almost
More like
traumatized.
Angela 0.2.
It was tough to watch, for sure.
I noticed something else weird. Her husband? He looked a lot like you, Professor.
And this is where we're going to learn
The two
there's
people with that little brat look just like Daniel and Taylor.
something going on between the two of them.
What the hell does all this mean?
Who's that?
Hey, Professor! You in there?
Come on, let's go.
How did they even find us? Like, unless they backtracked.
Hey, Taylor, we're in here!
We can't open the damn doors!
We can't either! They must be locked. Let's all try to force the handle. In 3, 2, 1...
I'm ready to click. One thing I'm not ready to do is button mash.
Find anything that could get us out of here?
Had to use my left hand for that.
Back there.
Just a pile of junk.
Still think splitting up was a smart move?
I would say I'm now more open to exploring other options.
I'm glad you two are finding this funny. Personally, I think we're in deep shit here.
You know what happened to your double, right? She was accused of witchcraft.
Not just accused, tried, found guilty, and condemned.
We need to know what that woman is facing. What's gonna happen to her next?
I like the idea, but how would we even begin to find that out?
We just get touched by ghosts more.
We've already been down those paths. Maybe the answer lies down the one path we haven't taken yet.
The execution site.
What the hell?
It's a pretty dramatic shift in priorities here, though. Like, they went from, we need to find a way out of this town to, you know, let's see where this witch trial goes.
This is fucking crazy. We have no clue what we're getting ourselves into.
It's building to something. A crescendo.
The trial, the strange girl, Angela's double. Feels like it's all building towards something.
Only question is, are we headed someplace good or bad? And bad is probably very, very bad.
Like 4 out of 5 people dead bad. I actually wonder, is every one of these Dark Pictures games going to just have 5 characters? Like, that's going to be the format. Alright, John, we haven't been him since the bar. Back on the road again. This really is like half of this game is just walking down a road.
This fog is getting worse.
You think just like everybody who comes through Little Hope, they have to go through this whole pageant every time? The ghosts really want to show what happened? Hail, rock and roll, dulce periculum, father of fire, jeweled curse, the Roadhouse, 322 Palmyra, 250, 8 p.m. Saturday, February 12th. Does he have
Daniel?
anything to say about that?
You need to see this.
Daniel, what do you think of this?
What is it?
You've been keeping your career as a guitar player under wraps?
What the? How is that even possible?
Is that Dennis? The one who died in the fire? Was his name Dennis? Thankfully, the game does not seem to expect me to remember those versions' names, especially since they don't seem to be important. You know? Really, the only point of that intro section was to be like, hey, these characters have existed multiple times, and something bad happens to them. Perhaps to indicate that we should try to break the cycle now. I don't know which way to go. I don't know which way is fog and which way is not. Okay. This is where we came from, isn't it? No, that's not the police station. It's also like a dead end. All right, another postcard. And hua! Someone gets arrested. Not even one of these people. It's interesting, too, that they always seem to have it so that the characters pair off whenever you're controlling one of them. So the other ones will wander off by themselves and leave, you know, the rest of us behind. So that only one person can respond to what you're looking at. Okay, then up there. It's a gravestone. Tilly Johnson. Hey, it's that girl.
Taylor, you need to see this.
You've got to be kidding me. What is that thing?
You ever have any family here?
In this shithole? No way.
Is that supposed to look like Taylor?
Fucking thing look like me.
Well, she only lived to 22. I mean, I guess there's a certain degree of, like, horror-y weirdness to just finding out that, hey, there's been a bunch of people that look like you but are not in any way related to you. They're just the ancestors of your spirit. Pick up the pace, John.
Maybe the fog was the reason for the diversion. We were never meant to make it out of here.
And Angela power walks ahead of us.
I can't see for shit. Jesus!
Could you not see that with the light directly above it?
Black. I don't want to go anywhere near it.
I mean, to be fair, water always looks black at night, in the dark.
Okay. Who's first up?
Professor, you keep telling us you're in charge, so...
I am self-assured.
Okay. Sure thing.
It's probably going to make him overconfident, and he's going to die.
Is it safe to cross?
Don't stress. The professor and me will make sure you get across, no problem.
See, it really seems like a lot of times it's just negative option or say nothing. Alright, I'm ready to QTE when it inevitably snaps. I mean, this bridge doesn't look like it's old enough to be this crumbled. And the side beams like that generally are not going to break. The concrete might, but the actual metal shouldn't.
Hey!
If you don't hurry up, you're going to get swallowed by the fog.
My God! What do we do?
We can't stay here.
I'm not sure why it's telling me to click. I guess I just have to... Don't get spooked by that raven. You know he's gonna go, wah! Don't even look at him. Don't acknowledge the bird. Well, it's nice of that ghost to be patient and wait for
In this year of
Andrew
our
to
Lord,
cross.
1692, we are here present to bear witness to a just execution.
No!
Amy is declared guilty of consorting with the devil, and is to be drowned as a witch and sorceress. Let us pray in silence for her soul.
I have done no wrong. I am no witch. I do not deserve death. I beg you.
All I saw was the Reverend buggering a little girl in the woods.
I don't know how to help you. Tell me what I can do.
Please, sir. You must help me. You must.
Use your ghost powers to pull her into the future.
The devil is in the wind, seeking to help his own. He would release her from the chains. Isaac, let us conclude our business here swiftly. The will of the court must be imposed before it's too late.
You think that if we punched one of them, they would feel it?
Bind her tightly.
Oh, I guess Daniel is the executioner?
You cannot do this.
Isaac,
I am innocent.
fulfill the will of the court.
Help me.
Send this witch back into the lap of her master, lest he come for us all.
Little Hope is already lost, shrouded in evil. But not as you claim from witchcraft or outside demons. We have poison from within.
You will not save yourself with riddles.
There is no riddle. The devil takes many forms. You know that better than any. In Lil Hope, he has hid himself under a shroud of innocence, taken the form of a child, my accuser. While Mary still draws breath, little hope remains beyond salvation. There lies your evil reverence in your very midst.
Isaac.
Isaac, give her the shove. I won't do it myself. I mean, the fact that our characters are always just like, the only thing they ever do is say one thing during one of these sequences, and then they won't do anything else, makes them seem pretty useless. He's like, oh, whoa, that was heavy. But my only other option was to go, wait, who are you? I'm confused.
What did you see? Tell me.
I don't know how to tell you what I just saw.
You're dead.
Your double was pushed into the river in chains. She drowned.
And of course, she's mad at me for telling her the truth. Hey, maybe we should get away from this river. That seems like a bad omen. We did see Angela getting drugged in chains in one of those postcards. So maybe the ghosts are going to try to give us all a repeat death?
All right, I'll go first. Okay, you two, get on down here.
Remember, don't break your ankle, Andrew. You already did that once. Meanwhile, those other two are not even trying to cross yet. They're like, yeah, we'll just let you see how it plays out.
What is that thing?
Get away from it!
It's you.
Run!
Get the hell out of there!
Now, this is exactly what we saw in the postcard.
Shit!
Don't leave me behind!
She's gonna get dragged away into the river.
Get out of here! Hold on, hold on. I'm coming back for you, John.
What?
Hold on.
That's not who I picked.
Reach up and grab my hand. Jump up and grab onto me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I trust you.
Because I'm gonna go for her, because it's not interested in John. I'm pretty sure it's just after her. Probably still don't want to get near the edge, though. See? John's fine. I thought I accidentally picked the wrong person. Oh, shit. Too late. Imagine getting killed by a ghost that can only crawl. How embarrassing that would be.
Phew, that was really quite close for Angela. She was almost lost to a fate worse than death. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with death.
I'm a pretty swanky guy.
Well done. Not a soul lost so far. Things could have been quite different. Given the way in which the stakes have been elevated, some kind of weapon might be useful about now. Don't you think?
Maybe a ritual dagger?
You really should have explored more thoroughly, you know. Too late now.
Don't sass me. I accidentally skipped some stuff by going to the exit.
Have some interesting theories. Maybe you're choosing to believe Daniel's theory, that they're already dead. My dream was lengthened after life. Oh, then began the tempest to my soul. I passed, methought, the melancholy flood with that sour ferryman, which poets write of, unto the kingdom of perpetual night. It's possible, I suppose. Maybe the bus driver can shed some light.
If you ever fucking find him.
This must be very confusing for you right now. Doppelgangers, witches, ghosts, death, and demons?
Not really.
Could possibly tie all of these souls together? I dare say we'll find out. I have been granted permission to give you a single hint.
He sounds very begrudging about it. So we had these in Man and Medan, and I'm pretty sure I said no to them as well, because they're a little too revealing, apparently.
You're going it alone. Brave. Independent.
We'll see what happens.
Possibly foolish. We'll learn soon enough.
We'll see if you've been a goddamn fool.
Go on then. As terrifying as it might be, you should get back to it.
Wait!
Come on, you already left me to die. At least wait up for me.
What in the name of holy fuck was that? I've never seen anything like it. It was like something from a nightmare. Did you see the way it looked? The gaping mouth, those dead, soulless eyes?
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
I was nearly gone. If that thing had caught me, it was so close.
You've had the crap scared out of you. We all have. But at least we got the fuck away from it.
Yeah, maybe you'll be a little nicer now that I saved your fucking life. I should be grateful.
We did. Thank God we're all okay.
Right now, we're safe.
That thing, whatever the fuck it was, is still out there. Could be hunting us as we speak.
I mean, even if this is like It Follows,
It was in chains.
It's gonna take a long time to follow.
Just like the woman who went in the water. I don't believe that's coincidence. Either of you see what happened to Taylor and Daniel?
They can't be far behind us.
They can't be far behind us. They're probably just standing at the bridge still like, well, what do we do now?
Let's just get out of here.
Alright. Well, we survived the bridge without losing any of our party. So I think this is another good stopping point before we head into the graveyard. So, thank you for joining me, once again, for A Little Hope. It's alright, but again, I don't feel particularly any attachment to any of these characters. Like, I'll try to keep them alive, but if they die, sucks to be them. I'm still not really sure what the big twist is going to be at the end, since, you know, I already have a somewhat of a spoiler that there is a big twist at the end that kind of sours some of the experience. But at the moment, I don't really have a theory to what that could be. Anyhow, you folks all take care, and I'll see you back in Little Hope next time.